I think.
So let me ask you: are you friends with everybody else though? Besides Takeout Duchess, Takeout C, you're cool with everybody else?
No. Walter is a dick rider. I don't fuck with Walter at all. He's like, Walter forgets where he came from. Walter used to be homeless and poor, and I was the person that put clothes on his back and fed him. Fuck Walter's life. I'll be honest, and you heard me say that. Ted, me and Ted is very random, because Ted can feel away for a moment, but then when Ted feels like talking to you on a one-on-one, he'll talk to you on a one-on-one. You know what I mean? So with me and Ted, I don't know what it is. I'll be honest. I really don't care. I really don't know.
Do you think it's a family thing with him and C's?
Yeah, but that's not a real family. They're just, homies that call each other cousins faking.
Oh, they're that type of cousin where you're like, oh, that's my cousin.
No, yeah, they're not real cousins. Me and Sky have the mutual business relationship. We're under the same management, so that's always going to be whatever. You know what I mean? Like we have to kind of work together.
Yeah.
We have a business relationship. Like I keep it as that. Me and O'Shea, I've known O'Shea the longest out of everybody. So me and him are always going to be who we are. You know what I mean? Like I personally know O'Shea. You know what I mean? And that's my friend. Like regardless of everything. So we're still cool. I was just at Sassy's house earlier today, so you already know how that goes. And Donna, I don't really know nothing about Donna.
Right?
Like Donna's like. It's like
just the add-in, right, this season.
Huh?
She's just like filler.
Yeah, she's in the win. Yeah. and randomly and mad random, and I'm still cool with Alex.
Okay, I was going to ask you what happened to her.
Yeah,
like, is she
I'm still cool with Alex. Yeah, she's still crazy old Alex. I got bad love for her. She's bugged out. She's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm still cool with her.
So what's up with you outside of Black Ink, and then you got Ink 124, right? And then don't you still have like your clothes that you do in your
Yeah. I have a branding company, IUFONY, where we do clothes, accessories, different stuff like that. That's still a work in progress. You know what I mean? Like I never thought I would ever be doing fashion, so it's like it's a mission, you know what I mean? Like doing all that stuff and finding fabrics and weird crap like that. So that's one thing I do. And then I've been thinking about a little comedy. I'm trying to do a little stand up, make some people laugh because I have a little sense of humor. It went all right. I feel you get to see it as you keep watching. You know what I mean? You're gonna get to watch it. So. Hopefully they show it to see how it went. And I got some other little secret projects I've been doing on the low. Can't talk too much about it, but it's all going good.
Okay. Any other reality shows that you may be involved in or working on, or just?
Well, I got some stuff that I'm like working on. I got a book that I'm actually writing. I've got like a tell-all kind of situation where I'm basically talking about how everything came about, and like even just being on reality TV, I'm gonna really like talk about that, like what you got to deal with and the type of stuff that you deal with, and I want people to really know, everybody has their own kind of perception of reality TV, like it's this or it's that, and I feel like I want to actually tell my tale, I guess, and explain to people how it went for me.
Right? No. Trust me, I've dabbled in it myself, so it's like it's different because you got wait times. You're sitting on the sidelines for the cameras to be ready. Then they tell you the motivation of the scene, and then you go in and play it out, right?
Yeah, but it's not even that's the thing with the whole Black Ink show. They I can remember when we first started, they had like a whole storyline in their brain of what they wanted the show to be about. Like I think I was supposed to be like a rapper or something. Like I was going to start rapping or some weird shit like that. Like they had like this whole storyline they had like going for it. And trust, by day one of filming, it definitely did not go to what they wanted because our lives were just too all over the place. So they just had to follow behind what we were doing rather than what they projected for us to do. If that makes sense. Yeah,
it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. So let me ask you this. So you're doing your thing right now. You got the tell-all. Is that what's up next year?
Well, yeah, I've been writing it for I've been working with an author to write it for like a moment now. We've been maybe 6 months in. It's like a little bit of like life story because I have a very random life story. Like I feel like when people read it, they're gonna be like, "Wow, that's where Puma came from," you know. And it's like it's a little different, and then it's a little motivating for like our youth, man, because everybody doesn't have to be like a super thought and be showing your ass just to make it in America. You don't have to have a fake body. I try to prove that with nappy hair and a missing tooth that you don't have to be all those things to be on television, so.
Right. No. That's cool. I mean, well, I'm going to say like this. Before your book comes out, definitely call us. I would love to talk to you about that when we get to that point and you're ready to start promoting that. I'm down for that.
No problem.
Yeah, cool. And then Kwani's working on photography or fashion and styling still, or?
Oh yeah, I'm doing the fashion thing, and I'm trying to do a hairline, like a natural, natural hair weave line extensions. Like instead of it being like the straight Brazilian, I'm looking for more kinkier textures. And I'm working with a stylist and some designers to make a few pieces. But other than that, just taking care of baby.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to thank you both for taking the time out today to do this, and wish you the most success on everything. And definitely look forward to talking to you both again when you've got the next thing coming out, and we can really get into it. Anything else that you want to tell us what we can expect from Black Ink? Like anything else?
More ratchetness, more craziness, more Puma being the villain, and
I'm his crazy sidekick.
And my crazy sidekick, my wife.
Okay.
And you can catch us on social media, me, Puma213 on everything. I'm even on Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah, my Instagram is Mrs. Kwani D. That's QUANIDEE. And
okay.
My Twitter is Kwani_DEE. Yeah.
All right, for sure. I will definitely make sure that those are up for you. And I must pay attention to your Twitter feed because I see you be like putting stuff on there, being like, "This is what's really going down." So
I try to talk to the people, and I want the people I actually talk to. There's certain Instagram posts I talk to people. I don't mind, but then at the same time, I'm a left swipe that person. I will delete your comment, especially if you wrote a book of just straight negative. I'm going to delete it. I'm not even going to bother reading it. I'm just going to delete it, and you may get blocked too. So. That's real, especially when you put it on my kids' picture. I hate when people do that. You can hate me all you want, but just don't put it on my kids' picture. She's mad cute. Don't violate the cuteness.
That's funny. That's cool. All right. Well, shoot. I had a good time, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So did we. We definitely did too.
Awesome.
That was a good interview.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? My partner saying social media shout out. So the social media shout out one more time is I'm looking at your IUFO, right? And then you're also at Puma 213.
Why? Yeah, that's the business page. You got Puma 213 on Instagram, and that's on everything else. And then Kwani
is Mrs. _Kwani D. That's QUANIDEE. And Twitter is Kwani_DEE.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much.